What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Meli. I'd love to have you stick around and subscribe. Also, my social media is linked down below. And this is a huge declutter video of all my collection. I am just getting rid of old stuff. I started doing a blog in 2008 and then started YouTube in 2010. And I do realize that this is excessive. And I have changed my spending habits since then, but this is the repercussions of trying to follow the trends and overspending. Anyways, if you want to see why I decluttered, check it out. Here is where my lipstick storage is. I went through all of this, and this is everything I decluttered. Here are all the things that I decluttered. Let me know down below after I do this declutter if you guys want an updated collection tour. I could do that, but basically I decluttered a lot of ColourPop. I had a lot of their satin lips and matte ones that I've had for years, especially the matte ones. Some of them smell funky and their formula has really changed. If you can see here, you can't even tell the name anymore that it was like the ColourPop matte ones, because of the fact that I've had them so many years. I bought these when they first launched, if that says something, and they're literally really old and the formula is just not there anymore. Other than that, some of the stuff has gotten old and rancid. You can see there, like if it's just getting yucky or it smells weird, I got rid of it. These Milani ones I love. They used to smell kind of like chocolatey and now they smell kind of weird, and these were amazing. I love, love, love these liquid lipsticks. Also, some of the first ones that Anastasia Beverly Hill launched. I love these so much. This is in the shade, what shade is this? Craft. Oh my god, I love this shade so much. Craft and Milkshake. Milkshake is like one of those perfect shades to lighten up any other lipstick or liquid lipstick, or just put it in the center of your lip to make it look bigger. So those went because they're old. Also like some CoverGirl, Pixie, just a variety of stuff. Also these NYX lingerie ones, when they first came out, I bought a few shades and they were very moussey, but now the formula has changed. These are absolutely stunning, beautiful if you want like really moussey texture liquid lip that's a little bit more comfortable, and they have a great shade of nudes. And I think that is basically it for the declutter. It's mainly like the ColourPop and some old stuff. I think the only new thing in here is this by Fenty Beauty. Sadly, this is a very, very vampy dark shade, and aside from that, it's so drying on the lips. I've used a lip balm with it, but in the end, I finally just decided to give up because I know that I can do a vampy lip with other stuff that I prefer, so I'm just gonna get rid of it rather than have it just die in my collection. So those are all the lip products that I'm gonna get rid of. I think there's like close to 40 or 50 products in here, which is insane. From this first drawer, I'm not going to touch any of these lashes. Here, this lip balm, I don't really care for it. It's cute, but I don't really use it. This has also gotten pretty old. This is Amazing from Amazing Cosmetics. It's for underneath the eyes, and it really helps prime them for makeup, but sadly, it's pretty old. So is this. I basically hit pan on this. I used it. I didn't really care too much for it. It did like an okay job. It wasn't as spectacular as I wanted it to be. From here, I know I think that this duo glue is old, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that and declutter it as well, and just leave these two eye ones. Oh, this one too. This is from Pure Cosmetics. I really enjoy this. This is like a hydrating balm for underneath your eyes. Really hydrates really nicely. I've used the crap out of this. I think there's only like the tiniest bit left on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it as well because it's been a hot minute since I bought it. Next thing in here is this lip butter from Kors. I really love it, but even though I've used the crap out of this, it is pretty old, so it's probably already expired. And then most of these are new, so I don't have an issue with these. This one is old too, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. This is from Pixie, from when I used to get PR from them. And yeah, so at least all of the stuff that's left in here is pretty much new. These are just like lip balms, and I love using lip balms underneath my liquid lipsticks. This next drawer are primers. Oh God, I don't even know where to start. I think I'm gonna start with this. I basically use this up completely. This is like a silicone primer from The Ordinary. Really, really good. I've had it for a good while and I practically used it up. Also this Makeup Forever one, really good for filling in pores. I would use it just in select areas. That's why I bought like the mini one. Also basically used it up. This one too, the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is a little drying for my skin now. I basically use this little mini up. Let me see. All of these are new. So are these. These are all like practically new. This one I basically used up too. This is one of those that has like a little bit of a tint to it. Really nice for underneath if you want to glow. These are new. This is pretty old as well. I like this. I didn't use it half as much as I thought I was going to, and it smells really nice. It has like a rose smell to it, but yeah, this is new. These are all pretty new, so yeah, I'm going to be keeping the rest of these for now. Here is my liner and glitter drawer. From here, I'm going to be getting rid of these Pixie ones. They're just old. They did work nicely when they were brand new, but it's been quite a few years and I don't even use them anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of those. This I just opened up and it's dry, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This is from the Vamp stamp. I actually like one from Amazon better than this that I actually did a video on, which I think it's called like the Easiest Wing Liner. I like that stamp better than using this, which is like a two-step method. And what else? I already went through my liners and all of them work well, are good quality, so I'm gonna keep all of those. This I'm running out of, so I'm gonna go ahead and just toss it. I really enjoy the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, so if you're looking for a good one, that's a good one. But I have all these new ones that I've been playing with, so I'm gonna start using those. And then these, I think I'm just gonna get rid of. I don't really use these sticks enough, so I'm gonna get rid of these. And these Urban Decay ones are really, really old. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of like these, especially the Urban Decay ones. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. So all of these are gonna go. And then some of these are new, especially like these ones that can go underneath like shadow and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave these just in case, and if not, I might toss them out later down the line. This drawer looks super simple now because I just went through and swatched everything in here and took out any shadow that had lost the formulation. I'm just ready to get rid of it. But yeah, so I left pigments, some single shadows that are brand new, and these that still work, are still good, powder form. These that didn't work and were dry, like you see that purple at the end there, I don't really care for adding oil or anything to the formulation. I just want to get rid of it because if it's lost its texture, my friend Julio was telling me this, basically like it means that it's old. Like, why would I want to try to make it work after it's old? So I'm just gonna get rid of it. So these are the only ones that are still good, and I am throwing away all of these. They're just dry, and what's sad is like some of these are brand new, so this is why I'm on a low buy. And this is from Terra Moons. This is like their flakes, but sadly when I wore this on my eyes, it just added a lot of texture. So these are absolutely gorgeous, as you can see there, but I feel like this is for somebody who is way younger than me or something. So yeah, so all of these are also going bye-bye. Here is what my blush drawer looks like now. These are all palettes. and smaller palettes. Here are basically cream products or liquid products. And I kept some of my old school MAC because I still do use it and I really do enjoy it still. Some of it I know that I probably like this one I probably won't use. I just keep it more for the packaging for nostalgic reasons. But the rest I just, yeah, I basically decluttered. So this is what I decluttered. Okay, let me zoom out. So I decluttered all my pans of MAC. Hopefully one day I'll buy some of these, especially like this color Melba. I absolutely love it. These are from Inglot and all of these are pretty old. This one is one of the newest stuff, but I feel like the shade just doesn't match me well. And this is from Lunar Beauty. This is Jupiter. I tried to make it work, but it didn't. These are cream products from Pixie, but they're over 2 years old. This is a holiday palette, blush palette from Tarte, and I can't even remember what year it came out, and it's pretty old too. And then this is pretty old from Pixie. This is a Love Flush from Too Faced, and you can see that I used the crap out of this and I absolutely loved it, but this is also pretty old. And so are these box blushes from Benefit. This one for sure I know I'm going to be repurchasing. If you guys see there, I literally hit pan on it, but they are, oh my god, I can't even, like, I'm thinking like 5 or 6 years old, which is just nasty. And then this one too, this was from a collection, but this one I don't hardly use, so I'm just going to, I don't know if I can back to MAC this or not, but if not, it's just going to the trash. So that is it as far as blushes go. Here is my highlighter drawer, and I didn't take out too much from here. A lot of it is still really good, in good condition. These I absolutely love from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are their glow kits, Hourglass. All the ones that I have here work. So love the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics one. Oh my god, it's stunning. And so yeah, a lot of these are brand new. I have decluttered in the past, and this was the only thing that I took out. So these are liquid products. This is a stick and this one is a liquid, and it's pretty old, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them. And I do enjoy both of those from Benefit. Also these two from Pixie. This from ColourPop Dried Up. This was their lunch money, and as you can see, I used the crap out of it. I almost hit pan. And then sadly, this one from Jeffree Star. I wish I could give it to someone because it's literally brand new. I used it maybe twice, but it's way too dark for me. And yeah, so this is gonna go, and that is the name of that one. This is my drawer of powders, etc. So here, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of these powders. I think I'm almost, yeah, I'm almost done with some of these. This one I think I'm gonna take out because this one I've had for a hot minute. This is the Urban Decay, what is this, the Naked Skin, and I got this when it first came out, so this is probably expired. I've used more than half of it, so I'm okay with letting that one go. All the rest of them are pretty new, or you know, haven't had that much time. So yeah, so those are pretty good. Here I think I'm gonna get rid of this, the ColourPop one. I really do enjoy it. If I could, oh god, let me open it. I will repurchase at some point, but you have seen that I have given this a lot of love, and I'm in the shade medium. And then I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't really care too much for it. It performs nicely, but I just have so many other powders, and yeah, this is just a nice like mattifying powder, but I don't use it too often. I like more of glowy kind of, or soft blurry powders, so that one's a little too strong. And then that one I'll finish. That one's brand new, that one's new, this one. So I think that that's it. Oh, this I can get rid of too. This is by Meli. I love this. I really do need to repurchase it. This takes away shine. This is the Poreless Face Defender. You just take, it's like a clear balm, and then you apply it to areas to take away like shine from your face. But it's pretty old too, so I'm going to get rid of that. And everything else here is pretty new. So these are bronzers and face palettes. From here, I know I want to get rid of this, the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, because I have a palette from them if I'm not mistaken, and this one I've had like forever, and I don't really use it anymore. And then also the Tarte, what is this? The Princess Avenue. This is pretty old as well. These are all pretty much new, except for this one. This is the Makeup Forever, but I really, like, it still performs really nicely. So I think I might hang on. Here are all my foundations. There's just ones here that I know are old. First is the Ordinary. This one's used more than halfway. So is this one. Like, literally it's almost empty. This is the Prolong Wear from MAC. I really love this, so maybe down the line I would repurchase. What else is in here? This is too dark for me. I actually have my shade already for the concealer, and this one's a little bit too dark, so I'm gonna get rid of that because it's just dying here. Most of these are pretty new. And oh, this is old. Yeah, I've used like almost half of this. So this was the all-nighter, the waterproof one. This was when those like Kat Von D and all those other foundations came out that were really, really thick and very heavy coverage, and I really don't gravitate to that anymore. So yeah, and plus I don't even think the color and the formula is the same. So I'm getting rid of that. This too, this is pretty old. This is from Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus one. I also really don't care for it because it doesn't have a pump, which annoys the crap out of me. This is new. These are pretty new. This is the Huda Beauty. I actually really enjoy this. I'm in the shade Chai. I think I might keep this one. Yeah, I did see that she's launched a brand new formula though, so it kind of makes me want to switch it out. I don't know, but I know a lot of people didn't care for this because of the smell, but I actually enjoy it. I'm one of those weird people who actually likes a bit of scent in my stuff. So all of these are pretty, yeah. All the rest of them are like really, yeah, I think like I could mix them or use them. So I think that's gonna be it for the foundations. And let me just push this back into place where it goes. And then I actually decluttered setting sprays a while back, but I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. This I got in a box, and this burns the crap out of your eyes. This is from, what was that brand? Mana Kadar, and sadly this just did not work for me, so we're gonna get rid of that. But the rest of them are things that I enjoy or am using. This I can get rid of, the Morphe, because it literally is empty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And I really enjoy that continuous spray. It's one of the few things from Morphe that I enjoy. Also, I love this one just in case as well. So that is going to be it as far as the setting sprays that I'm going to keep. As far as mascaras, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Winky Lux one. It's really, really light, really, really nice, but I have used the crap out of it, and I think it's been more than 3 months. As well as for this one, for the Beauty For Real. Most of these other ones are pretty new. This Ico one is drying out as well. This one's still good, yeah. And then the one, this actual bottom drawer, are things that I haven't even really touched or used, so those are going to start going into rotation. This Winky Lux one is pretty, let me see if I can show you guys. It's pretty thick, the pencil itself. It works nicely, but I actually prefer like these thin ones better, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Also this Pixie one as well. I mean, you could sharpen it, but I actually prefer these kinds here, like the ones with thinner points, like the MAC, the Benefit, and stuff like that. So there's more than enough there. Let me see what this one looks like. And this one's that triangle looking one as well, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that one as well and just keep the really, really thin ones that I enjoy.
This is the new little fork one, and even though this one's thicker, I like the way that it applies. It's kind of thin. This was from my Stylevana recent video. Okay, and now we're going to move into my hardest subject, which is palettes. From here, I think I'm gonna keep all of these. I don't think there's any that I might get rid of. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one, this ColourPop one. I don't really reach for it a lot. Oh God, it's so hard. I hate swatching and stuff because as soon as I start swatching, like it makes me want to change my mind, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't really reach for it that often. This one is actually so gorgeous. Why is it so hard to get rid of palettes? This peanut butter one, let me smell it and see if it still smells pretty good, but I think it's pretty old. Let me see how the colors swatch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna part ways with this one as well. It's pretty old, and just keep newer stuff because, to be honest, you know, I only have one face and I really want to start doing a lot of looks on my Instagram and just playing with my makeup, enjoying it instead of just hoarding it, you know. So that is it. That's gonna stay in that drawer. This next drawer, ooh. So most of these are new. These are Anastasia, but I did declutter some of hers back in the day, so I think that I'm good here. This Urban Decay one is pretty old, so I think I might get rid of it because these are like super intense neon ones, but to be honest, I think that, God, they're so hard to get rid of sometimes when you start swatching and touching them. But yeah, I don't hardly reach for this. And that's why now I overthink like if I'm gonna buy something, because I don't want it to be a waste. But all the rest of these are new, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh God, this one, I know that I need to get rid of a few of these, so I'm gonna get rid of the Too Faced Chocolate. This was like the original one. Look how thick this is. And it's been, I think, like 6 or 7 years. So yeah, that one's going. I didn't really care for these two either, the Bonbon and the Semi-Sweet. So those I am also gonna get rid of. The gold I love, and the peach as well. The Naked 2 and 3 are also super ass old. God. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for it and get rid of them because it's just too old. This one was actually a really nice palette. I have to definitely see and play with it again. So yeah, that's actually from Bond Charm. These are pretty new. Reva. This again, another old palette from Urban Decay. This is when they did their Moon Dust ones, and they had these beautiful glitters. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one. This is still beautiful, and I think I could incorporate it into different looks. These Lorac ones, oh my God, the gold and the Lorac Unzipped, the original, these are just so stunning. Just one of my favorite neutral palettes. If I could open it with one hand. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep those, try them out, and then if not, maybe declutter them later down the line. So everything else here is pretty new. Down here, ooh. Down here, I know I should get rid of these because they're pretty old. These are the Vice ones. You know what? I'm going to play around with them and then decide if I'm going to keep them or not. And then these I'm going to get rid of because I seriously don't use these. These are the Lorac Mega Pro 1, 2, and 3. And this is one of the reasons that I don't really buy a lot of big palettes anymore. This was the Revolution with Emily. I'm gonna play around and see what looks I can get from it. And this is the Morphe 35O. I don't hardly use this either, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one too. Okay, so I've decided that the last three that I'm gonna get rid of are the 3 Vice palettes. I should have given them more love, but seriously, I just have way too much shit. So so those are the ones that I'm gonna get rid of. Over here I have like high-end ones like Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath. These are all like newer palettes. These are like my single shadows from ColourPop, and yeah, those are pretty much new. These like from Jeffree Star, these are a lot of like Lunar Beauty. These are newer palettes, so I'm gonna be keeping those. Ooh, this is pretty old. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one too. This is by Makeup Forever. I totally regret buying this. So this is also gonna be decluttered. And I think this palette by BH Cosmetics too, I haven't hardly touched it or used it. It's very beautiful, but I have way too much stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of that one too. That one's pretty old. Yeah, that's all new. This is pretty much new. So are all of these from ColourPop and stuff. And yeah, those are it. So that is, yeah, and this I already went through, so yeah. These are all good in the hood.
I hope you guys like that, and if you want to see an updated collection tour, let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe down below, and you can follow me on my social media, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.